Hey guys, so today it's prom season. You know it's prom season. So we're going to be doing a few prom looks. We're gonna do prom look on Nana. You guys know Nana. And then we're gonna do a prom look on Simone today. I'm so excited. Her mom is watching us right there. She's right. Okay, so we did her nails yesterday. I will show you guys what we did. And today is a makeup look. We're doing hair, makeup, pictures, maybe a drone shoot. I don't know. We'll figure that part out.
Let's jump into the nails. Yes, I know that I'm not a nail tech, but Miss Simone could not go to the nail shop. So we figured we'd do press-ons, but all the press-ons I had were a little too small because she has big, beautiful, gorgeous nail beds. I'm very jealous. I wish I had her nail beds, but I don't. So we needed to do her nails from scratch. I ended up using the Kiara Sky full cover tips that I already had. Those were big enough and deep enough to fit her nails, but everything else that I used to attach it on was from my Appraise gel kit. So I did the chemical etching, the dehydration, the priming, and then we would go in and attach it to her nails with the extend gel. So right here I'm just applying the primer to her nails to make it easier for the extend gel to attach to her natural nails. First, you're supposed to do a thin layer of the extend gel, cure it for 60 seconds, and then go in and start attaching the extensions. That's exactly what we did. Just so you know, this was my second time ever using the Appraise Extend Gel Kit, so I was being very careful and I thought it worked very, very well. Today it's approximately, I want to say 3 to 4 weeks after we did this, and her nails are still looking good. Of course, the top polish is coming off because I did not what's it called, file it before I did it, so you know it's coming off a little bit, but we'll take that compared to the actual nail falling off. I picked up this DOI magnet gel polish from Sweetie Nail Supply during Nail Bio sale. So she was the first person I used it on, and I actually used it on her before I showed you my haul in my previous video. I also picked up Bonnie Nail Chrome palette that I am using on her nails, and after that I went in with some rhinestones that I had some AB rhinestones, and those are the ones that I used. I didn't use my clear ones, just the AB ones, and she also showed me where she would want to put the nails, like the ones you see in the middle. Those were how she wanted it, so that's what we did, and this is what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous, and I think it fits her dress very, very well.
Let's get the look started. We did a test shoot yesterday. Well, we did a test trial yesterday. She wants a full glam. Full glam. No, you have to put the hair on before I finish your makeup. My hairdresser is not a proper. She's not a proper hairdresser.
My firstborn is the hairdresser in this endeavor, and she washed and curled her wig the day before. So whenever I started doing her makeup is when my firstborn asked, should I put the wig on now? And I'm like, from what I've seen, you have to put the wig on first before you do the makeup. So as I'm fixing her brows, we had to stop so that the wig could be placed on, and it was a very snug fit, which worked very well for us.
It's wig time.
But to make sure the front stayed down and didn't lift up, we ended up adding a little bit of Got To Be holding spray right in the front, and then we used my elastic cap. Then we used the elastic band on it to keep it in place. The thing about Miss Simone is that she came in the day before and we did like a little test run on what we think the eye look should be. We did like a cool tone smoky eye look. I think we did a black smoky eye look and whatever eye look we're going to be doing today, and she liked this specific eye look. Everybody else liked the other eye look, but it's not our prom and it's not our face and it's not our makeup. So we all agreed to go with the look that she chose. This was the one that she chose. She wanted the lighter inner corner and the darker outer, almost like a cut crease type of a look. She also said that she wanted a full B because yesterday I did a light look for her, you know, something natural, something more, in my opinion, teenage, but she didn't want that. She wanted a full B. She wanted maximum coverage foundation, maximum coverage everything. So that's what we're going to be giving to her today. Okay, we're going in with the One Size Secure the Blur primer, and then we go in with the Huda Beauty color corrector. I think this is the Huda Beauty color corrector. I apply that all over the skin, and then I went in with a foundation that closely matches her neck and her chest, because as you can see, her face is significantly darker than her neck. She's not like me where my neck and my face are darker.
Polite Society foundation, we're gonna start out with 2 full pumps
than my chest, so we went in with a foundation that would match her neck. That way whenever we blended it in, it would look very, very well. So I applied the foundation, the first layer, and then I'm blending it in with a Salon Perfect blending sponge. If you've been sleeping on these Salon Perfect blending sponges, you need to go to Walmart. They have like a big pack of it. Pick up one of those, or Amazon, or I want to say maybe CVS might have it. Okay, so I went in and applied the foundation all over her face, and also she wanted thick black brows. Her inspo for her makeup look was Michaela. She said she likes Michaela's full beat, dark brows, sculpted look. So we tried as much as we can to give her that with the products that I have, because my skin products are a lot deeper than she could wear. So I needed to make sure I was being light-handed and also being selective with the colors, because if I use products that I use on myself, on her it just would look entirely too deep. Okay, so we went in with the first concealer. Blended it in, and my firstborn in her videos, she was doing like a few transition videos here and there, went back in with a second concealer because she said she wanted her under eyes to be a lot brighter. I listened to the client and I went in and added a lighter concealer to her under eyes and made sure to blend it into her skin very, very well. I'm using the third deepest shade of the Fenty Contour Sticks. I think this is Espresso or maybe Caviar. And I applied that on her skin, blended it in so she can get that snatched jaw, nose, cheekbone combo, okay? We blended this in and I went over it with a different bronzer. To keep up with the full coverage look that she wanted, I went in with the Juvia's Place Pressed Powder Foundations. I'm using that to set the concealer first, that way she can get a full coverage on the under eyes. Then I'm going in with the setting powder from, this is the About Face setting powder. Went in with the Benai palette, which has a nice cool tone shade to set her contour. Went in again with the setting powder because she wanted that bright under eye look. We're doing a little bit of a I'm baking her under eyes. Went in with a black liner on her waterline, did a little bit of like a small wing liner. I'm applying some mascara to her very gorgeous lashes. I love her natural lashes, so pretty. I wish she had just worn her natural lashes, but she wanted a bit of drama, so we ended up going in with a false lash. Okay, but first we had to apply some mascara to her bottom lash as well, and to make sure the makeup lasts all day for her event, I'm adding some Benai colorless powder to her entire base. Going in with the Fenty powder blush, applying some of that to her base. This is a more plumish shade. I can't remember which shade this this blush is, but absolutely stunning on her skin tone. And I'm going in with a little bit of a highlighter, going in a little bit more blush. I'm applying some eyeliner to her upper lash line, and we ended up using the Rebel lashes, but I needed to cut it to fit her natural lashes. She has gorgeous eyes, gorgeous eyelid space, but I also needed to make sure the lash fit her eyes beautifully. So after I applied the lashes on, I ended up using my eyeliner to blend in the lash band. Was setting with the Milk Makeup Eclipse setting spray, and my firstborn is holding the fan so that her face can dry. I added a little bit more mascara to her lower lashes to make them pop really well. Went in with the lip liner, and we did a matte lip for the event, but after that she went in with some gloss, and honey, she loved her look. She did not know what to do with herself. We ended up going in with a little bit of a glitter setting spray because it was going to be like a dimly lit plate, so we wanted to make sure that she was glistening and glowing for this event. Okay, this was a finished look, and we had to finish the hair, but she absolutely loved it. I generally try to go for what someone would want for their look. Let me know down below in the comments how I did, and please keep in mind I don't do other people's makeup because I feel like if you're dark skinned, I am able to do it very well, but if you're lighter than me, I struggle with finding a balance in the shades. Thank you so much for watching. Love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.